Hello guys, and welcome back. I was pretty sick yesterday. I had a sore throat, so I wasn't able to upload, but in today's video I want to go in very in depth. The market is definitely at a major level, and it is going to be getting very interesting the next couple of weeks, especially since we have earnings coming up as well as the summer apparent bull run. Now, overall, I have this video in chapters, so you guys can skip through, if you guys don't want me talking about the SPY or the Q, because I'll be going over SPY, QQQ, as well as oil and banks. So let's get started in this video with the SPY first. Overall, as you guys can see, we held our level of support, which was 440. What I'm really liking are these past three candles where we're consolidating very nicely, because we could see that we're consolidating very nicely over here. We had a past consolidation example, right over here, as well as right over here. So, trading sideways is very good, because whenever we trade sideways, we set up for another move to the upside. So right now, we're definitely consolidating over here. We could see that we are holding 440, so we are bullish, okay? So if we start breaking 440, that is going to be a major level of support, and that is when I'll personally be bearish, because below 440, we're going to 430. So we're consolidating very nicely, and we also have a very nice flag. So we could see that the breakout of this flag is about 444. So things are definitely looking very interesting for the SPY, because as you guys can see, we had a nice downtrend breakout right over here. And now we have another one going over here. Now, when should we have the confirmation? Okay, one thing to keep in mind is, I want to talk a lot about this in this video, is right when we close above the resistance, that is when we get the confirmation. Okay, I want to talk about that on oil, but overall, even though tomorrow we start pushing towards this level of resistance, the main confirmation that we are going to be getting is that if we break above the support level and we close above that support level on the daily time frame, because the daily time frame is the most crucial time frame, because everybody is watching the daily time frame. So that is overall it for the SPY. We have our resistance around 446. Now, overall, SPY calls are not a bad idea. Okay, this is a great level of support, and our stop loss is going to be right around 440. So overall, if you are looking to trade, SPY calls, amount out SPY calls, it is not a bad idea with a very nice tight stop loss. So this right over here is a solid play for the SPY. Now, what looks hotter than the SPY? Okay, QQQ looks way hotter, which is the tech ETF. So as you guys can kind of see right over here, I do have a lot of levels drawn out for the Qs, but keep in mind that all of these levels are very nice, crucial levels. Now, what we can see is we have a solid left shoulder, inverse head and shoulder, and then we have a right head shoulder right over here. So straight off the back, I'm loving QQQ calls. Okay, a month out, grab calls. It looks very nice, and I want to go in a lot over here. Okay, first of all, we have our flag. Okay, just like the SPY. Okay, not only do we have a flag, but we have two gaps. So we have one gap to the upside, and then we have one gap around 360. These are visible gaps on the Qs, and overall 340 is a very nice level of support. So tomorrow, I want to get in QQQ calls a month out right at open with a very nice stop loss at 340. If we break 340, and yeah, that is pretty cool. Again, these three candles are looking very nice. Okay, we're seeing some very nice consolidation over here for the Qs. So the Qs are setting up for a very nice play. Inverse head and shoulder. We have summer coming around. As you guys know, summer is one of the most bullish times for the market, and this setup looks just looks incredible. And as you guys know, if we have a pattern on the ETF, the whole market is extremely bullish, and I'll be talking a lot about this more on my weekly watch list video for next week. So overall, The Qs look very nice, and SPY looks very, very nice. Now, I want to talk about oil because, as you guys know, on Twitter, I got in on oil. Okay, oil. The past couple of weeks, I've been watching mostly oil, and we have made a lot of money with oil. And as you guys can see, we closed above the resistance on CVX. So, as I said with SPY and the Qs, the main confirmation that we're gonna get is when we close above the resistance on the daily time frame. So on CVX, we could see that we closed off very, very nicely right over here, and my next price target is straight going to be $175. This play looks very, very nice, and we also got a great entry on CVX. Other than that, we also have XOM, ExxonMobil, which closed, around that level of support, resistance a while ago. One thing to keep in mind is when we break the resistance becomes the support. So for XOM, our support is 85.35, and for CVX, our support is 170, which is a very nice mental number. Now, other than that, I just want to keep you guys, reminded that, we have earnings coming up, and banks are starting off with the earnings season. So we could see that Bank of America is sitting at a very nice level of support, and we have earnings coming up for Bank of America at April 18th. So we're going to have banks reporting earnings, and then we're going to have airlines, and then we're going to have tech. So one thing to keep in mind is that earnings season is coming right around the corner, April 28th. And we usually have a situation where we have people buying in for the hype of the earnings and selling in at the news. So definitely, even Apple is setting up very, very nicely. QQQ, I'm taking a look at 2 to 3 week out swing for a earnings hype run-up play. Overall, that is all very, very simple video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and overall, make sure to follow me on Twitter, subscribe with the notifications on, and leave a like. I do have a NFT server link in the description down below for the Discord server. I will be adding a utility where I'll be doing live sessions on this Discord for this NFT server, so make sure to join the Discord for this collection. Overall, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys tomorrow.